You saw Stripes.
Maybe.
Bill Murray.
Those names are backwards. But we have Paul Cheon on the right and Francis Toussaint on the left. Those names will be reversed really fast. And welcome to round 6, the Grand Prix Denver that you're watching live. This is a sealed deck tournament. Paul Cheon is still on the right. That's Paul Cheon that we just saw versus Francis Toussaint on the left. In the booth, Rashad Miller and what was the name of the other podcast?
Robert Martin from
the
Hardcast.
The Hardcast podcast
that you can get every week on channelfireball.com.
All right, so the first play is a Iron Mirror from Paul Cheon.
Looks like he might be running 3 colors potentially. I think that's a blue, maybe.
Possibly. That's an Oculus for Francis. And Kimba Skyguard.
Gain 2 life, puts him up to 22.
Yep, 22-20 in favor of the Cheon.
And he's got flying. Ooh, Trigon of Rage, I believe that is. An arrest. Do we see the arrest? No.
Nope, Norak replica. It's almost like an arrest. It blocks something.
Yes.
And then it can bounce something else.
True. Swings in for 2. Third white. Another
Iron Mirror and a tumble magnet.
Tumble magnet.
Nothing really worth tumble magneting right now, but you know, might as well get it out there.
It's a threat. It's a threat to stop anything he puts out there. It's big.
For a while. For a little while.
And it's also nice to sacrifice at the end. Swings with Oculus. He'll take the 1. He'll be down to 21.
There we go, Trigon of Corruption.
This is a final call for today's Two-Headed Giant Challenge. We will have another full slate of...
It's like a Revoke Existence takes out that Trigon, and he bashes in there with his elite beaters of double Iron Mirror and Kimba Skyguard.
Who would have thought the 1-1s would have been so effective?
At 8 a.m.
I believe Francis is down to 14? I believe Francis is down to 14.
This is a final call to sign up for the Two-Headed Giant
It is 14-20 on, now 14-20. No one wants to block Oculus.
Yeah, the card advantage. Oh, there's the Mana Mirror, the blocker. Oh.
So many 1-1s in play.
Yeah, but that Perilous Mirror is a 2-for-1, and that's... Swings at the flyer. Did I? Swings at the flyer, takes him to 12. Does he now arrest the Skyguard? Or is it not enough of a threat?
I mean, it's the only thing that's doing anything right now.
I don't know if that was a Galvanic Blast or not, or a Burn the Impure.
That looks like Burn the Impure.
Okay.
So if he wants, he can get rid of that Skyguard whenever he so chooses. So Perilous Mirror stays back. But the other 2 gets in, so that's going to bring Paul down to 18, I believe. And there is a Embersmith underneath the TCG ticker. It's a little bit off screen. Get a look at Paul Cheon. He's looking good. He lost some weight.
A lot of weight.
Yeah, you move to a island. I guess the humidity. You just sweat the weight away.
The axe is
Dark
out.
steel
Dark
axe.
steel axe.
Dark steel axe. I was trying to give you a chance to.
Oh, dark steel axe. Now it's a 4-2.
Now it's really scary. Although there is 2 mana.
Oh, there it is. Burn the impure.
Yeah, burn the impure on the Kimble Sky Guard. If he wanted to, he could have used the Nurak replica to bounce it.
Equip the mirror. Make it a 3-1.
Not a lot of action. There's a lot of 1/1s getting in there. I'm sure that Perilous Mirror. Those are 2 creatures that don't want to get blocked.
No, because right now the advantage of both those cards is too much to give up.
And probably any card that you could draw for the Oculus is going to be better than the Oculus.
Yes.
And Perilous Mirror just, just gets to kill whatever it wants. And right now, Paul Cheon maybe wants all 3 of his red mana. He doesn't want to go from 3 red mana to 1, because that's what happens when you block Perilous Mirror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is a Razor something Griffin. Razor. I'm gonna go with Razor Horn. Razor Talon, because they don't have
correct.
horns.
He's going to equip it. That might call for the arrest. It's a flyer, something he can't stop. Island drop.
I don't see any. Oh, there is 1 white
Yeah.
mana. The rest on the flyer seems like a fine play. The only other options he has is to use the Nurak replica to bounce it, but I don't think he wants to let him get another artifact back from his graveyard.
No. Chaps 5, 6. That's a combination.
Wow.
That is a combination. Sacrifice the mirror.
And, he can't sacrifice the Oculus, but he could deal 1 damage to the Oculus if he really wants
Yes, he can,
to.
but I don't think he'll do that. I think he's going to take out a few things right now. Yeah.
So what did he decide to take out?
He took out the flying and one of the mana mirrors. And now he will swing in for 4.
Yeah, Kadaltha Flame Fiend is just a beating.
Twice today, both times, it has done what it's supposed to do.
And it's uncommon. You know how many Kadaltha Flame Beasts are out there? Flame Fiends?
Gonna equip the axe. Gonna swing with the axe. Takes him to 9, I believe. Well, you know what he could use right now, and I don't know if he has it, is the White Wrath. That would be perfect right now.
I'm thinking everyone could use a White Wrath.
Well, yeah.
He still has... Francis has Burn the Impure, Arrest, and another card that... it doesn't even have to be that good because he has Burn the Impure and Arrest in his hand.
He'll use the Tumble Magnet. Yep, he'll tap it.
That Embersmith has not been getting it done.
It did
It seems like it should be a really good card, but Francis hasn't played an artifact since he's laid that Embersmith. And while Paul's board was full of 1/1s.
And now it is...
And I was decimated,
Yes.
thanks to the Flame Fiend.
It'll be interesting to see what he does now. He really can't afford to swing with it.
Left hook.
Oh, okay.
See? Laptop.
I know.
Why is it there? Because I like laptops. I just
Okay.
bring a bunch of laptops wherever
Okay.
I go.
Okay. I
So
didn't know.
it's so small, just
I
stuck it
know.
in a bag.
I know. I didn't know.
I was going to use that laptop.
When you need it, we'll pull it out.
Okay. So Paul's still thinking. He's in the tank. The think tank.
Drops another land, passes turn. Well, this is pretty simple. Arrest, and it's over.
I'd probably burn the Impure if I'm going to go for the win. 'Cause the rest is really good. What if something goes wrong? What if there's a, I don't know, like a dispense justice? That would dispense a lot of justice.
He didn't look, when he was shuffling his cards, he didn't look too happy. Oh, there you go. That's it.
Yep, they're on the game too.
Francis winning game 1 against Paul. Yeah.
Hey, what do you think about everyone's favorite store, strikesononline.com?
Ah. You can save 10% with coupon using GG's Live. You also, when you spend $30 or more, get free shipping. And
I think they're always buying.
they're always buying cards.
It's spending top dollar all the time, right?
They are always buying cards. They are always great selection of Magic singles. And remember to use your coupon code GG's Live to get 10% off your order.
That's a good coupon code
I wonder why.
because it's awesome.
Ah. We happen to relate to anything that we're doing right now.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
If you signed up for today's two-headed giant challenge, head on over to the side events area. Your seatings for deck construction have been posted. Once again, two-headed giant players, head on over to the side
Rocker
events
Ken,
area.
yes.
Your seatings have been posted.
Someone did screen judge.
Also,
No,
if you're
and it was
gonna
not
look
Craig
a little bit
Wesco
different,
involved.
We do have our Legacy Challenge, which will be starting at 6 p.m. They're taking sign-ups right over there at the side event stage. That is a 4-round event with prizes based on record, so it's not going to keep you here all night. You do get some good Legacy play here. Good way to play some Eternal
Okay,
Falls.
so I think Paul might be. Does he have 2 losses already?
No, he's. Oh,
I think he might have 2 losses. I heard he may have 2 losses already.
do you have the updated standings?
I may. Let's see. This was just something I saw in the chat. It could be that that's not the case.
Well, hopefully one of Paul's cards in there is Phyrexian Rebirth. That would have saved him last time. In the last game he would have had. Well, we will see what he sideboarded in. Game 2.
Don't have the updated standings just yet. Or we could get that information pretty soon. Do you know what Paul Cheon's record is? Looks like we got a mulligan, so I guess I have more time to look for the standings. What's your favorite Paul Cheon story? You don't have any? You gotta have one.
Well, from what I heard, is that back in the day when him and LSV were working together, that there would be hours and hours and hours of endless playing together. And from what I understood, I guess Paul was having a lot of fun with LSV and kind of took it that it was good to kind of be, kind of nudge him once in a while, have some fun with him. And ironically, I mean, Nationals champion, he went off to have a good career outside of the world of Magic. And now is back here, like I said before, training with LSV. Training, I guess training would be a bad word to say. Working with.
Yeah, they're kind of hanging out together. Do I not know how to spell
Is that updated?
Paul's name?
CH.
Maybe he's not in this tournament.
According to people, he is 5-0.
He's 5-0?
Yeah, that's
okay.
According to someone on our chat here on ggslive.com.
Oh, I know what it is. He's in the other half of the tournament. I only have standings for one half of the tournament.
Ah.
All right, so here we go, game 2.
So thank you to Okabat, who said he's 5-0.
Thank you for just joining us. We're here live at Grand Prix Denver. This was round 6 of 9 today. Watching the match between Paul Cheon and Francis Toussaint in the booth with Todd Miller and NTG Cast's very own Rob Martin.
We are enjoying matches again now that look like that mirrors, 1-1 mirrors are going to seem to do the job. Again, early on. Ooh, foil.
That is a Blight Widow, and that is an Argent Sphinx. Oh wow, we are getting serious, said Francis Toussaint.
Big hits early. I do believe there's no stories of LSV dirtling with Paul Cheon.
Actual dirtling stories? I don't know what a dirtle is and how to dirtle.
It's an LSV thing. Urban Dictionary.
Maybe one day I'll Urban Dictionary it. But for now, I like to be left in the dark. Alright, so here we go, 5 mana, and what is that?
That's the mirror.
That's the mirror turbine? That
Yep.
is mirror turbine. It makes 1/1 mirrors.
And I do believe that you were looking for one of those.
No, I wasn't looking for that.
Oh, not that one? Oh.
No. I was looking for the infect mirror.
Arrest. Arrest on the Widow. Hey.
There we go. We finally see that arrest. See, he saved that arrest until it was too late.
And now...
I am a 1/1 mirror.
Now you are a 1/1 mirror. Which is a good thing.
I think Paul may have a hard time dealing with that Argent Sphinx, especially now that he doesn't have his 2/4 reach creature to at least block it once and shrink it down.
That might be an answer, though.
Oh, that may help a little.
That may help just a little. Give that creature flying now at least.
Golem Artisan?
Yes.
Is that the name of that? Of Superman?
Correct. Now, at least next turn, unless he has an answer for that one too, burn the Impure.
Yeah, Francis's double burn and impure deck is so good.
He just seems to have the answers for everything going on here. This is good work.
I think Paul's only 1 mirror away from actually tapping and searching out a mirror card.
Burn the Impure back. And another mirror. There's another mana mirror for you.
There's a Dross Ripper without any black mana to pump it. That is a Dross Ripper, right?
Yes.
It's just a hill giant, ladies and gentlemen, for the time being.
He has an army of 1/1s out there.
Paul's a fan of the 1/1s.
There we go. 3/3 flyer.
I don't think he had a artifact in the graveyard
No,
to bring back.
burn the Impure.
Well, he can't get burned and pure back. Oh, that's the only thing he has in his graveyard, you're saying. 1/2 Iron Mirror. Now, probably not exactly what Francis wanted to.
Here we go. We're going in to get the mirror.
Oh, we actually have something we could go get.
Yes, we do.
Oh, wow.
All
Mill
mirrors.
Galvanizer.
All mirrors get +1/+1.
And he can untap our mirror. Is Mirror Turbine a mirror? Like a mirror construct or something?
I don't honestly know.
Because that can get kind of nutty.
Tap it, get more. Tap it, get more. Yeah.
Or tap it, make 2 guys. Tap it, go get 2 more Mirror Cavaliers.
Just so you know, the LSV Calcano match has ended, and Calcano 1-2-0. For those that want to know.
Revoke existence on the Dross Ripper, just to clear the way for all my 2/2s.
And here comes the army.
Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. We're attacking for 15. It's going to bring Francis to 2. Seems like there's going to be 1 block.
The question is right now, is this just a case of...
Nope, no blocks. It's going to go down to 2. I don't know what card he could draw.
I don't know either. Nope.
Cerebral Corruption would do it.
Well, congratulations. We are now 1-1.
Sure. And I don't know if you noticed the ticker that's up top, but that's a TCGplayer.com ticker. And why don't you let us know a little bit about TCG Player?
The all-new store at TCGplayer.com has had massive store updates, including an all-new streamline outlet, huge card updates, and even now more vendors to choose from. Over 60 vendor choices ensure that you always get the lowest prices at TCGplayer.com. And the prices up top will change as
They are dynamic.
they are dynamic. Inkmoth Nexus 1079. A set of those would be really, really nice now. I think I'm one of the few people that actually runs a standard Infect deck. But it's for fun. Not that I'd ever run it at a tournament because it would get crushed like a grape, but it's fun to play.
There are a lot of good cards. It's getting better. The Infect deck is getting better.
I would just like to see it once be playable. Just once in this set. Maybe the last set might have that 2-drop to send it over the top. They sure gave it a kick with the Inkmoth Nexus though.
Oh, he got back the Golem Artisan with the Hippogriff. Forgot about that guy.
Nice.
He got him back so quick. He's like, I want this guy. Gimme. Gimme.
One of the beautiful things about that is it always says, you know, you can assign a creature, an artifact creature flying. And some of the best ones that I've seen is where they got lots of artifacts out there, and it's like, I'm just going to give the Artisan flying, and I'm just going to swing with it.
That's a good one to get flying.
Yeah.
Alright, so players are 1-1. This is round 6. Grand Prix Denver. This is live. Or recorded if you're watching the recording. Paul Cheon on the right. Fresh from semi-retirement. And Francis Toussaint on the left. just being awesome. Sean Miller in the booth.
With Robert Martin from MTG Cast.
Hey, Robert.
So, we had a fun trip here. Delay in Chicago Airport. What a shock.
Standard.
Standard O'Hare. Flight was good.
I slept. All right, here we go. We're presenting. Let's see if we like our opening sevens.
Well, we just had Owen Turnwell walk by the booth. What is Owen's record? He's X1. Another excellent run by Owen. No, and that has been asked already on here. They are not wearing the same shirt.
They're very similar shirts, but not the same shirt.
It's something about the plaid.
Here we go. Let's see if Paul leads off with some type of mana mirror. I think he has like 6 in his deck. There we go, Iron Mirror. I think Francis kept a 1-land hand with 2 mirror and an Embersmith. Argent Sphinx.
I see Burn the Impures in his hand again.
Yeah, he only has an island.
Is that 1 or 2 he has in his hand? Oh.
Yeah, he took a chance with the 1-lander.
Oh, that is not good.
There you go, Blight Widow. Effectively 4 power.
Yeah, 2/4 infect. And he can force creatures to block it. So
No, I don't think he just has reach.
Oh, he just has reach.
Yeah.
His reach, yes.
Or is that the Tango? Is that Tango Asp? I thought it was a Blight Widow.
Tangle Angler?
If it's Tango Angler, then it's the 1/5 that can force creatures to block. We'll see how many poison counters Francis gets.
Wow.
So it is Tango Angler. Tango Angler is going to cause a lot of problems for Francis's hand.
Yes.
Because it's full of mirror. And those mirror were, those are the only red mana sources that he has. And that was his plan, to be able to play one of those and get it active so that he can start casting the rest of the spells in his hand. And that Tango Angler is just not going to let that happen.
No, and he's got, if he has a red mana source, he can start knocking off some of those little ones, but it's...
The Tango Angler is still going to be
yeah,
there. Big
still gonna
5
be a
butt.
problem. And I believe that Dark Steel Axe would look real good right now.
There we go. We're all in.
No, he's leaving the mirror behind.
He's going to cast something for 5. There we go. There's a Hippogriff. Just for the offensive threat of a 3/3 flyer. Paul can smell blood.
Well, he's got his red.
That guy's not going to last very long. Pays the green, has to block. Everybody's getting in there.
Yeah, that'll effectively kill his mana that he needs desperately.
Still no land. He has a gold mirror and an iron mirror. Embersmith and a bunch of uncastable spells. Burn the Impure. His hand's very good. That's a very good hand. All he needs is a mountain.
But the problem is right now, because of the angler, he lost his red mana, and he is sitting with a lot of red in his hand.
Yep, that's it. Congratulations, Paul Cheon.
After that start, you would have thought that Paul would have been in a world of hurt.
He's explaining, hey, tango angler is pretty good.
I wonder if Paul would be willing to come on here for a minute and spend a minute with us.
I'm sure he probably wouldn't mind it. What else has he got going on?
Well, maybe we could find out.
Maybe we could find out. I don't know, are we allowed to ask him about the island? I mean, there are pictures on Facebook of him on an island.
Well, there's a reason why he lost that weight.
Is it running from all the snakes?
Because of all the
Snakes?
lovely people on the island.
Not the snakes?
Not the snakes.
There's a lot of snakes and bugs, I hear.
Is that why you didn't go on the Magic Cruise?
No, that's on the boat.
Okay. You wouldn't have left to go on the island?
No.
Okay.
I would have stayed on the boat. You guys have fun on that island. I'll stay here on this moving island.
Have some lobster? But not 19? Like.
I'm not a lobster guy.
Oh. So we found out you chocolate,
Hate it.
lobster.
Hate it.
So
Ask
what-
me if I like anything else.
You like wings?
Hate it.
Do you like wings?
I tolerate them.
Okay.
Tolerate because they usually attack me and you know.
As long as they attack you after the show, that's fine.
No,
So speaking of Paul, what do you say? All right, we'll have Paul Cheon in
I'm
here.
gonna let you interview Paul because
Absolutely.
I'm gonna see if I can fix that camera that's looking very green.
Okay, excellent.
Well away from the camera. I guess he's a pretty slow packer. I'll just wait for him to pack up.
Yes, we will ask Paul if he does like chocolate.
So is that like the running?
That's got to be the question of the
I'm
day.
pretty sure he hates chocolate. I don't even know why you need to ask these questions. No one likes chocolate. Quote me. Chocolate.
Player of the year doesn't.
And if the player of the year doesn't like chocolate,
That's just a standard.
that's the way the thing should be.
He gets to set what you like and don't like for the year.
Yeah, that's part of the whole deal.
Oh, that's the new Wizards thing that we didn't know about. Part of the rules.
Yeah, that's what they didn't tell us. You know, that they snuck in because they had the special tie thing. So they had to throw in something extra. All right, so here we go, Paul. Everyone wanted to talk to Paul. Here's your lovely seat, sir.
Welcome back.
Hi. Good to be back. Just for this tournament, I guess.
Just this one?
Yeah, more or less. Like, I came here because I lived here for a couple years.
Yes.
And so I have a lot of friends here, and, a friend of mine wanted to go, so, decided why not just give it a shot, play whatever. So.
Heard you've been not retraining, but playing again with LSV.
Well, not so much. I mean, I just ask him a bunch of questions because I'm so out of the loop. So, like, I'll just, ask him, is this card good, or, how's the format like, and,
Out of the loop in 5-0.
Yeah, 6-0 now?
6-0, I apologize. 6-0 and out of the loop.
Yeah, well, I got some good cards in my deck, so,
The matchup seemed, at first it looked very bad for you because of the Bernardin Jersey on his hand, but
Yeah.
it seemed like once you cut off his red source, he was in
Yeah.
real trouble.
Well, in the last game, he just he kept the one-lander, and he had like 3 mana mirror, but he chose to draw. So I went first, and I just played a turn 3 Tango Angler, and like all of his merges can't do anything, so it was really difficult. But yeah, he had a really good deck, a lot of good removal, so I knew it was going to be kind of rough. So I boarded into green, brought in some 4/4s because he had all those incinerates, and hoped to get there.
So last night we found out that you played a qualifier
I did.
and you won.
I did. Yeah, I had 2 buys going in, based off the rating, had to dust it off,
Dust off the rating,
Yeah,
yes.
dust off the rating. And then, I wanted to get some practice in because I actually haven't played this new format. Like, I played one practice sealed online, on Magic Online, the pre-release, but they use faction packs.
Oh, that
was
doesn't
kinda,
really help.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but just to get familiar with the cards. So, yeah, I played a sealed yesterday, and, fortunately I managed to lock in an extra back.
Fortunately.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't been playing so much. It's been like off and on. The thing is, with where I live, it's just we don't play too much. We're just busy with a lot of other things, so it's hard for me to be as competitive as I would like to be. But then again, it's also super fun just coming out here and hanging out with friends and stuff.
It's nice to see some of the